Before going into the topic details, I want to bring your attention to the UPSC coaching programs offered by ClearIAS. ClearIAS offers online and offline courses to help candidates get selected for prestigious government services like IAS, IPS, or IFS. ClearIAS, Prelims cum Mains, PCM course, provides a highly effective study plan, well-organized subject-wise videos, study materials, mock exams, and guidance to cover the entire GS syllabus of UPSC CSE Prelims, Mains, and Interview systematically. As a limited period offer, there is a 40% discount on our online courses. Enroll now.
Two spiders have been discovered. So we have got on the two names here, that is the species name is actually Mimetus. So it is when you hear, if you hear the word Mimetus, maybe UPSC will give you that recently a species has been discovered. Mimetus, what is that? That much might be the only words in the UPSC prelims question paper. If you hear the word Mimetus, it is only spider. Or other words, they can give you the full word, that is Mimetus spinatus and Mimetus parvulus. So these two spiders have been discovered from the which region? One of the most biodiversity regions actually in the entire world, that is the Western Ghats. So two spiders has been discovered in Western Ghats, and the two regions are the Mookambika Wildlife Sanctuary, that is actually in Karnataka, and then in the Ernakulam district in Kerala. So in Kerala, in one particular district that is called Ernakulam, and in the other place that is Mookambika Wildlife Sanctuary in Karnataka. So especially we can comprehensively say in the Western Ghats, in the southern parts of Western Ghats. Two spiders has been discovered. So that is the point here. And these two spiders, they have given some of the peculiar features of it. For example, these are actually cannibal spiders, cannibal species. So what do you mean by cannibal species? They simply means that this spider or this spider, they may eat even other spiders. So even the animal, even the species, even the spiders actually in their own species actually they are spiders, right? So they can eat other spiders too. So that is what they are called, cannibals. So that is called cannibalism, eating. If there were actually we have heard stories of primitive tribes or somebody like that who may eat human flesh also. So they are eating flesh of their own species. They are called cannibals. So it's called a cannibal species. So UPSC can create a statement like that also. So recently there has been one particular species found in the Mimetus species. They are actually cannibals. So which are that insects? They can simply ask you something like that also. One word, straight answer questions. So cannibal spiders, and they're having a predatory, of course, they're having a predatory behaviors also, these cannibal spiders. And we have to also understand that there are actually three Mimetus species actually in the world, and out of that, two are actually in India. So with the discovery of these two cannibal spiders, out of the total 3 Mimetus species, 2 are actually in India. So that is the importance of the topic also. So there are 3 in the entire world, 2 are in India, which means that India is actually one of the endemic regions of the particular spider species, which increases the news value or the demand value of this particular topic. And we have to also understand that how to identify these two spiders is that one is actually having, with the differentiation of color, one is actually having the Mimetus spinatus is actually having a color of actually yellow. It is actually of yellow color head. The head is predominantly yellow. And the second one is actually Mimetus parvulus. It is actually having a color of pale creamy rose head. So one is actually yellow and this is actually pale creamy rose. So just understand the word rose and the other word yellow. So they may ask you based on the color also. Recently 2 species have been discovered. One with a yellow color head, one with other rose color head. The names are Mimetus spinatus and Mimetus parvulus, which are the species. So they can create a question using different kinds of combinations. So let me also tell you that it will be very difficult for any of us to remember or recollect or always keep in mind the words of these kind of things, because most of us are not studying botany or zoology, etc. It will be very difficult for most of us to remember the entire every name, because if you take 1 year, there will be hundreds of such species which will be discovered, both plants, animals, insects, birds, reptiles, rodents, etc. So it will be very difficult for us, but make sure that if you have a special note for them, for example, when we used to study for prelims, I used to take just one 1 or 2 A4 papers. Whenever such discoveries were made, just write Mimetus, spinatus, or parvulus, spider, yellow rose, and then cannibalism, etc. and region also. So just in one word, and we used to revise it every just 1 week. Just read through it. No need to study, put in so much effort to buy it and all these things. Just go through it so that in case UPSC asks that question, it will be easy for you. So that much only is actually necessary from the topic. No more analysis is actually required. So you may keep the word that is biodiversity in your mind, because if at all a question asked in the UPSC mains regarding the biodiversity of India, how much diverse is actually India, and or maybe the biodiversity of Western Ghats actually, you can actually mention, or if you remember the names of these spiders, you can write the point. So that will be a value addition to your answer. So that point is actually there for the mains perspective. But other than that, this is actually a prelims oriented question.